Hi, my name's Candy Frazier, and I'm the owner and practitioner at The Family Holistic. If you're watching this video, it means that you have a first visit scheduled with me. Let me start with a little background on myself and my practice, and then we'll go over what your first visit will entail. I am board certified in holistic nutrition and am a functional nutritional therapy practitioner. To be clear, I'm not a doctor and do not treat, cure, diagnose, prevent, or prescribe. My scope of practice is to address lifestyle and nutrition factors and to help you achieve your greatest wellness. It is my belief that 90% of health challenges arise from poor lifestyle and nutrition choices, and my job is to help you navigate those. During our visit, I will recommend practitioner-grade supplements paired with high-level diet recommendations. Many of my clients ask about meal plans as a part of their visit. I may point you down a general diet path, but I do not provide meal plans as a part of my service. After thousands of client interactions, I've learned that while meal plans are based on good intentions, very few clients follow through with them. Instead of giving you a meal plan, I want to discover what foods are best for your body and that also accommodate your lifestyle. Let's talk about your first visit with me. The first visit is split into two parts: an initial interview and a functional evaluation. The initial interview is where we talk about your health challenges and goals to identify potential lifestyle and nutrition recommendations. The functional evaluation is a physical testing technique to identify which supplements are a bio-individual match for you. Let's talk about the initial interview first. During the initial interview, we will discuss your responses to our intake form. I will also have several other health topics ranging from digestion to immune function, and within each topic, I will have questions pertaining to lifestyle and nutrition and how they may or may not relate to what you're experiencing. This part of the visit typically takes 15 to 20 minutes. It's often the case that new clients have a lot to discuss during their first visit. However, I've learned from experience, the most effective path is to focus on the most important one or two issues first. My approach is rooted in slow and sustainable progress. Now, let's move on to the second part of the visit, the functional evaluation, which utilizes your nervous system. The purpose of this evaluation is to identify your bio-individual supplement needs. To explain the evaluation, we need to start with the physiology of your nervous system. Your brain, which is at the top of your nervous system, is connected and communicates with every organ through your spinal column and nerve pathways. I use an acupressure point technique which leverages your brain, your nervous system, and your nerve pathways to identify organs, tissues, and bodily processes that need support through supplementation. To complete the evaluation, you will lay on a massage table and I will palpate, which means to apply pressure, to specific acupressure points along your nerve pathways. If you feel tenderness or soreness on these points, we know the corresponding organ, tissue, or bodily process needs support. Next, I will have you place a supplement on your tongue, which is referred to as neurolingual testing. Because your tongue is directly connected to your nervous system, and your nervous system responds immediately to its environment, your body's nerve pathways and acupressure points are immediately affected. Let's go through an example. If during the evaluation, you feel tenderness on a gallbladder acupressure point, I will find a gallbladder supplementation for you. And for this example, let's assume I use an herbal tincture. I will have you taste the herbal tincture, and then I will repalpate the gallbladder point that was tender. If the tenderness goes away, we know that's the right supplement for you. If the tenderness doesn't go away, we will try a different supplement until we find the one that provides the greatest relief. There are approximately 30 acupressure points that I will palpate during our evaluation that will guide us towards your bio-individual supplement recommendation. This part of the process takes 10 minutes. And even though we check 30 points, we focus on one or two of the most important points at your first visit. Now, everyone is shocked at how quickly the process works. After all, how can just tasting a supplement immediately affect your nerve pathways? Well, your nervous system is connected to each of your senses, including your sense of taste, and responds immediately to your environment. For example, if a car pulls out in front of you and you need to slam on the brakes, you don't get an adrenaline rush 15 minutes later. You get the adrenaline rush immediately. Or if you smell food cooking and you're hungry, your mouth waters immediately because the nervous system sends signals to your brain, and your brain immediately sends out hormones, chemicals, and enzymes accordingly. Okay, let's summarize everything I just went over. During your visit, I conduct an interview to gain knowledge and identify lifestyle and nutrition recommendations specific to you. Next, during the functional evaluation, I identify which of the 400 hand-picked practitioner-grade supplements are right for you. Combining these two steps takes out the guesswork and saves you significant time and money. You will leave with a customized protocol that we will adjust when you come in for follow-up visits. Now, let's go over one last critical element of working with me that you should start now, and that element is water intake. I need you to drink no less than half your body weight in ounces of water per day. For example, if you weigh 140 pounds, you need to drink no less than 70 ounces of water per day. If you drink a cup of coffee or caffeinated beverage, you need to add 10 ounces of additional water. For example, if you weigh 140 pounds and drink 2 cups of coffee per day, you need to drink no less than 90 ounces of water. Why so much water? Well, water is the most abundant nutrient, making up 65% of the human body. If you are not hydrated, your body will not respond as well to your supplement, lifestyle, and nutritional recommendations. Here is an example of the importance of water. This woman was having terrible migraine headaches, and she saw a neurologist who asked her about her water intake. She was drinking about 30 ounces of water daily and 3 cups of coffee. The neurologist wouldn't work with her until she drank more water. So she went home and drank a gallon or 128 ounces of water per day. And here is the picture after 1 month. She made no diet changes and lost 10 pounds, and her migraines went away after the very first day of increased water intake. Notice how much healthier her skin and eyes became. At this point, most of my clients tell me they don't like drinking more water because it makes them have to go to the bathroom more. But this should only happen for a limited time. When you are chronically dehydrated, you retain water, which is your body's defense mechanism for what it thinks is sparse water resources. When you consume adequate water, your body will release the retained water through your urine as you teach it that water is plentiful and it does not need to retain it for emergencies. This is why the woman lost 10 pounds. She released 10 pounds of old water that she'd been carrying around. And this is why you will visit the bathroom more frequently for the first week or so. After you eliminate any excess water from your body, your bathroom breaks will be less frequent. So start drinking half of your body weight in ounces of water now, because that's the first question I'll have for you at our first visit. All right. That's everything you need to know about their upcoming visit with me. Don't forget to fill out your intake form that you received through email. You will also receive text message reminders ahead of your visit. And we recommend that each of our clients opt into our email newsletter for updates and educational purposes. I look forward to meeting you in person and discovering the supplements, lifestyle, and nutrition factors that are right for you.